mirror into how to get, or whatever to do to please your man, our nation would be good, man.
God, it would be. I mean,
Yeah.
you can't even fathom it, man.
Hey,
because we catch.
Like you, but like them chicks yesterday after camp,
was,
how they was putting so much energy to get the right picture. This girl gotta have her ass out. This girl gotta do that, man.
Right.
If they would did that to please their husbands, there wouldn't be no problem. It's like, I mean,
right. God. I mean, imagine if those women would have took that same energy, recognized our spirit as men of the Lord, because they seen us out there teaching.
Yeah.
They seen us get in the car.
Yeah.
What if they would have redirected that to humble themselves, come bow down, and say thank you for what you're doing? Bring gifts. Say, hey, look, can I be your wife? Please. What can I do to serve you? What can I do for you, brother? What can I do for your brother? Hey, this is my name. I'm here for you. Other niggas gonna be looking at that and like, damn, those brothers doing the right thing. What does that do? That encourages them to do the right thing. Now more brothers want to serve the Lord in righteousness because men are being exalted for the right acts, the right way, man. That causes niggas to stop wanting to smoke weed because we're not about that. Causes niggas to stop killing each other. We're not about that, man. To wake up our people. Niggas follow women. They follow doing wicked shit to get y'all asses, man. So you women have a lot of tabs to pay. Because men, we strive to work. A lot of things that men do in life is to get a woman. So you have a lot of cause for a lot of men to going off and be down. All it takes is just a few of you to humble your pride and say, you know what? Regardless of what I feel about men did this and that, I'm going to do what I need to do to get my act together. And I'm going to be an example to the rest of my sisters. And the rest of these young ladies out here. I want somebody to look up to me to do the right thing. That's the mentality women should have. And the scriptures talk about that. The aged women teaching the young women. We got a sister that's been blessed in our camp.
Yeah, let's get that.
Our sister's been blessed in our camp with silver, man. With herbs. Gave us a camera to record our lessons with, our camp videos. And say, look, I don't want nothing in return. She didn't ask to be none of our wives. She's an older woman anyway. But you know, hey, through the Spirit, the Lord gonna bless her. And brother, these brothers might take her to be a wife in the kingdom. Give her youth, and boom, she'll get all the children, everything she wants. In the kingdom, she's gonna get that times 10, 20,000, 100,000, millionfold, man.
Yeah, because our women gonna live good in the kingdom, man.
That's right.
When we speak about, women should stay in the house and, they should cook and clean, it's not gonna be like that in the kingdom, man. Because now when you stuck in the house, you get bored or whatever. I wouldn't go have plenty of things to do, man. We gonna take care of them. They gonna have the nicest clothes. They gonna have servants. They gonna get what chicks like to get their nails done, get their hair done. They gonna get that done every day, man. Everything's gonna be fine. It's just y'all don't see the vision and y'all don't see the power that the Lord has, man. But let's get that Titus 2, verse 3. It says, the aged women likewise, that they be in good behavior, as becometh holiness. And what chick has good behavior according to the scriptures nowadays, man? There's few. We're not gonna say that there's none.
Yeah.
There's few, but even out of that few, man, we're just gonna leave it at that.
Almost none, basically.
Yeah. That they be that they be in behavior as becometh holiness, not false accusers, not given to much wine, teachers of good things.
Con, I got a precept to back you up on that, but you can speak on that now.
Yeah, but what good things is being taught, man? Because I did the video last week about Megan Thee Stallion, how she's talking about being a bisexual woman, talking about freaking off on other dudes committing adultery. Those aren't the things that are good according to the scriptures, man. And a lot of you chicks are gonna realize that following this Babylonian ideology is gonna get you killed. And we're here to tell you that. So when all these things happen, don't be surprised. Yeah.
God, hey, what thing that you spoke on about, not drinking, not giving much wine. Because we're going into the good things that the aged women are supposed to be teaching, which you women are supposed to be teaching the younger women. You can teach righteous things according to this precept on what you're supposed to be teaching. But this is 1 Timothy 2:9. And in like manner also, that women adorn themselves in modest apparel. So adorn meaning respect yourself. America teaches you respect yourself by respecting no matter what, how your body looks. So what they do is they take a big ass nasty fat black woman with fucking yellow ooze coming out her rolls, and she's supposed to respect her body. She respects it no matter what. So what does she do? She poses on TV with less clothing. And they say, love my curves. I love my curves. They got what they call plus size models and shit like that. And then what they doing, they're revealing themselves, their body, their chest all out. Women respect themselves as far as them being allowed to have abortions. They respect their body. My choice. That's things that America says respecting yourself. The scripture says you respect yourself in modest apparel. Okay? Then it says with shamefacedness and sobriety. You're not supposed to be out here getting drunk. And shamefaced, meaning you want to cover your face. You shouldn't be out here, you got your face out pride and you walking like this. And you got wonton eyes and you looking to see this nigga's looking at me. Or this bitch is looking at my man. And you walking around like this. That's not shamefaced. Shamefaced, you're supposed to be focused on where the fuck you gotta go. Have your face covered, your head covered. You know, a lot of times women don't have their face covered now. But at least have your fucking head covered. Have a nice, good looking hair wrap on, man. Don't be having no wonton eyes, bunch of caked up makeup, man. Focus on what the fuck your man's doing. Look at him.
Yep.
He should be walking in front of you.
Yep. Because a lot of these chicks, I mean, brothers, when we out on our day-to-day or when we at camp, a lot of these chicks be lusting, man.
Oh.
With they man. And we'll call it out through the spirit like, yeah, that bitch lusted, man.
That's more than the regular women.
Yeah.
When we're out there prophesying, like, the most attention we get is women that have men. This shit is sad, bro. Like, we be sitting there prophesying, teaching. I've lost count how many times a woman has straight up looked me dead in the eyes and winked and blew a kiss while her man sitting up here driving. No idea this bitch is fucking flirting.
Yep.
I'm just like, damn. It's 90% of the women that got dudes that's giving us the attention.
Yep.
That's off, man.
It's not a lie.
And it says, with shamefacedness and sobriety, not with braided hair or gold or pearls or costly array. All them yoga pants, these fancy ass dresses and skirts and earrings and nose jewels and lip rings and little shit that you put in your fucking hair, that's not respecting yourself, man. You respect yourself by being shamefaced, being modest, which is respecting your husband, man. Which you're supposed to honor as the Lord.
Yep.
Go ahead, you got it.
Yeah, this could keep going in this Titus 2 verse 4. It says that they may teach the young women to be sober, right? And so a lot of these bugged out N-dubs have kids. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Whether they be whatever age, but they're not teaching them how to be women of the Lord. They're teaching them how to be whores, sluts, thoughts, shit like that, man. You know, when they do twerk videos. How many YouTube or War Star videos you see where a woman's twerking and their kid walks in and see him and whatever.
Oh, there'll be some videos the kids sitting right there.
Yeah, they're being raised in that shit. They're being raised in that filth, man, and it's destroying the new generation.
Come.
It says that they may teach the young women to be sober.
Oh, God, hold on. Being sober is a big, big thing, man.
Yep.
You women love to go out to these bars and drink. You're not supposed to be doing that, man. You're not sober. You already are victim to come to Satan a lot easier than it is for a man. You can fall victim to Satan 1,000 times faster than a man can. Because you are a vessel that's supposed to be created to be a submission unto something. And you're taking that bottle and you're going out and you're putting fucking weed in your mouth. You're smoking blunts. You getting high. You're pitting demons and you're falling yourself to be in submission to any and every man that's out walking around you.
Yep.
But what happens if you pass out drunk in your car and you're driving? And you got a nigga walking by and he sees you looking cute and shit. You half naked already because you're not modest. You're out there in the city, getting a bride, skin tight clothing, cleavage out. Form-fitted clothing, see your titties out, and now you got a woman that's fine as shit. She laying there half naked. She probably got her ass cheeks hanging out of her skirt. And she done passed out in the car because she had to park because she couldn't drive. And you got a wicked 2/3 ass nigga that's walking by looking at that shit. He gonna look left and right and he gonna go in on you. And you got a whole husband at home. Now guess what? That next man just went into you. You committed adultery. You're worthy of death. Even though you just got raped, you're worthy of death. Date rape because of your actions. Because you didn't stay sober, man. You should not be out here being high. You shouldn't put a fucking cigarette in your mouth. You should be smoking fucking hookah. You shouldn't be out here vaping. All those things are not allowing you to be sober. Now the scriptures talk about us being allowed to drink yayan or shakar, which is wine or strong drink. If you have your head observing you and he's supervising everything, and you're enjoying, maybe you're celebrating an engagement, maybe you just got married. If it's just you and him, then that's okay. You're in the comfort of your own home, y'all can do the damn thing. But to be out with your girlfriends and your brother and your aunties and your uncles, or other gay ass men or other men, period, you're an adulterous ass woman. The Lord's gonna kill you for that shit.
Right, because you're a representation of your husband.
That's right.
So your conduct, will bring shame, in the ancient world because everybody knows everybody. Mm-hmm. So they would say, oh yeah, your girls are doing this and that. And you will be ashamed of that.
Oh, that's a hard. Hey, I just went through that shit, man. For months, was dealing with a wicked woman, man. Getting a bride, man. Going out, coming home high, stumbling. Coming home drunk. I'm just like, embarrassed, bro. Like, damn, my mama don't give a fuck about me so she can go out and do that shit. I'm supposed to be a man of the Lord teaching these scriptures, and this is the shit my fucking woman's doing? That's heartbreaking, man. And I wish we were in our righteous power where we could keep the laws of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, because that shit would not happen, because you would be terrified to do some bullshit like that. But you women delight in it. You call that self your me time. Do you want to go out and get fucking massages and shit and have other men rub on your ass and your legs and thighs? You laying on a fucking table with a towel over you naked and you delight having another man rub on you. You women are whores and fucking sluts, man. Your me time is supposed to be you maybe getting up with righteous women of the Lord. Sitting down, learning how to be a good wife.
Yeah. Having
positive energy. Good role models around you.
How to better serve your husband.
That's right. That's your me time, man.
Yeah.
If you want a fucking massage, have your husband give you a massage. Or have a sister that done been through massage classes or something that ain't gay or no shit like that and give you a massage. You women ain't right, man. You're not right, and the Lord's going to judge you. Go ahead with your precept, Lot.
Yeah, Titus 2 verse 4 again says that they may teach the young women to be sober, to love their husbands, to love their children, to be discreet.
God, hey, to love your children. Too many of you damn nigga women talk to your kids any fucking way. Shut the fuck up, motherfucker.
Yeah.
I've heard these women talk to their kids like that. Degrade these little boys. Are you a little faggot? Or shut the fuck up. You little bitch. You don't talk to no kids like that, man.
Right.
You women are got demons on you. You act like that, man. To love their children, man. Raise them up the right way. Lift them up. Encourage them. Not teach them evil.
Yeah.
But the only thing you're teaching that kid is to act like you act. And that's setting them up to be emotional in death and failure. You're degrading these boys, and they're supposed to be our future kings. You're supposed to sit that child down and, hey, look, you're a young king. You got to act this way. Let's sit down. Let's talk with your father about what you got to do. You women ain't right, bro.
Okay. Titus 2 verse 5. To be discreet, chaste, keepers at home.
Discreet means not seen.
Yeah.
That goes into modest. Modest apparel means you covered up. You shouldn't be out on YouTube. You shouldn't be on a fucking rap stage spitting rhymes and shit in the studio with a bunch of niggas. That's not the streets.
Yeah, shouldn't be on Instagram.
Shouldn't be shaking your ass on Instagram. Damn sure. Shouldn't be on Snapchat where niggas have the ability to see you and like, oh, she bad, and sending you a dick picture. Whether you have a husband or not, you're supposed to be keeping these things. You don't just do that, oh, when you got a husband, so I'm going to be wicked and do what the fuck you want to do. Oh, when I get a man, now I'm going to do the right thing. Because guess what? When you get a righteous man, you ain't going to do the right thing. You're going to keep the same mentality of demons on you. And you treat that man worse than what he deserves. Then when the shit is over with, you sitting there looking stupid, and you resort to comfort by going getting another dick. Because that's all you know is sex and drugs and alcohol to make yourself feel better. When all you had to do is submit and find a righteous man. Cook, clean, cater to him, rub his feet, rub his shoulders, his back. Tell him how much you love him, how much you respect him, how much you adore him. Brag about him, man. Lift him up. We catch hell enough in this fucking society with all these curses we're dealing with. The only little bit of rest that we can go to is a woman. And ultimately, we can't get that. So what the righteous men are doing, we're looking to Yahweh Shem Yahushai. And we're kicking your asses to the curb. Because there's going to come a time where those righteous women will come to us.
Yep.
Isaiah 4:1 is coming. And guess what? We ain't holding on to you wicked ass bitches that ain't getting with the program and doing right. Your ass is going to be gone out here. You're going to be left to the FEMA camps and the UN troops to rape you to fucking death. You're going to be kicked out the door, and you're going to be screaming for help and wondering why we ain't coming for you. Because you couldn't respect us until the point to where we were getting our royalty back. You couldn't acknowledge and love us as kings. Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, just to finish, to be discreet, chaste, keepers at home, good, obedient to their husbands, that the word of the Most High be not blasphemed. So, when you're also going out doing your wickedness, you being a disrespect, not only to your husband, to the Most High, man. And the Most High does not take offenses lightly, man. He don't take disrespect lightly, man. So that's why, a lot of you chicks, yeah, you may laugh now, but you're gonna mourn later, man.
God, this is the book of Ecclesiasticus 26:6. For the grief of heart and sorrow is a woman that is jealous over another woman, and scourge of the tongue which communicateth with all. So this is two things the scripture is talking about. That's a grief and heart and sorrow. There's a woman that's one thing jealous over another. A woman that gets jealous because his man's talking to this woman. Or a woman that's jealous of another woman because she's carrying herself a certain way and you're not on her level or wish you could be on her level. That's a woman that's jealous over another. Mainly a woman that's jealous over a woman because a man wants to talk to her. And you're dealing with that man. You're not supposed to be jealous over that. You're supposed to be like, oh shit, he's looking for me for a sister wife. I'm about to get some help in the house.
You should be excited.
Should be excited. Come up there. Hey, what's your name? What you about? Hey, look, this is what I got going on. Hey, I can provide this for you. Hey, he's a good dude. We're gonna make it work, sister. Hey, you better not turn this man down. That should be your mentality, man.
She should be bringing you women.
God.
Because, a lot of these chicks, they know other chicks who ain't, single or whatever. She should be bringing other women in the fold, man.
Hey, pick and choose. Who would know better of what woman to fit that household than you?
Right.
You the one that got to take care of the shit.
Right.
Who the woman that knows what's better to be around your kids but you?
Right.
Why not pick them out and bring them to the man? And make sure she cute. Don't need no ugly motherfuckers around here. Nope.
Yeah, that's right, though.
I mean, we ain't gonna be that picky in Jacob's trouble, but it's gonna take them ugly ass women. They submitted enough, but they don't give a damn.
They're gonna be humble, but women sit around and bullshit all day anyway. So
Right.
why not just sit around and raise kids together? It's.
Hey, you know what? And there's so many support YouTube channels that you can watch. There's a couple polygamous women channels. One chick, she got a lot of freckles on her face. She's like a skinny chick. And she's got videos after videos after videos like saying, hey, look, I got a sister wife. I don't know what's fuck wrong with y'all bitches. Why aren't y'all getting down with polygamy? And she's bragging about how good it is. Happy as hell, man. All you got to do is research. And get yourself accustomed to that. That helps you accept it better. Because it's coming. It's coming. And it says, But a grief of heart and sorrow is a woman that is jealous over another woman, and a scourge of the tongue which communicated with all. So that gossip bullshit.
Yeah.
You always want to talk shit about your man, or talk shit about somebody else, gossiping. Why don't you shut the fuck up and handle your own business? 'Cause a lot of you ain't handling your business. To the point to where a man go get another woman and he stopped dealing with you. Are you that mad? You mad because you worried about him kicking you to the curb. It's not as much the fact that he's dealing with another woman. You worried about being replaced. When you have to worry about being replaced if you was doing the right thing. You should be confident. Like, I don't give a fuck who you dealing with. He coming home to me at the end of the fucking day. But you ain't got that spirit. Why? Because you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing.
Yep. This Isaiah, or you have something else?
No, go ahead, bro.
Isaiah 32 verse 1, behold, a king shall reign in righteousness, and princes shall rule in judgment. And the man shall be as a hiding place from the wind, and a covert from the tempest. And that's the coming destruction, man. We're going to be that hiding place. We're going to be the only place that has some sort of stability, man. And you chicks are going to run to that, you know. And we're preparing ourselves for that. You know, if the women that's low level. We're preparing ourselves, you know, to endure.
Right.
But this is part of what's coming, man. You know, you're gonna have brothers like to say, chicks, you have to beat them off with a stick, man. But that's just what it is, because they're the weaker vessel. They don't know how to survive, man. They need men to survive.
That's right. That's right. Hey, that hiding place from the wind. That further proves that, hey, you need a man of the Lord for protection. Because we brought it out earlier within the previous precept. Say, hey, look, submit yourselves unto the Lord. You know, as Christ, you know, is the Savior of the church and the Savior of the body, so are we. We're the Savior of your bodies, man.
Yep. She should be saved through childbearing.
I got that precept too. I can finish with that.
Yeah, Isaiah 32 verse 2. A man shall be as a hiding place from the wind, and a covert from the tempest, as rivers of water in a dry place, and the shadow of a great rock in a weary land. So imagine you walking in the desert for 3 days straight, and then you see a river flowing with water. Can you imagine how thankful, you know, how uplifted, you know, how good you gonna feel after walking in that dry land and seeing that beautiful river? That's how these women gonna be, man. They gonna be, oh, you know, thank you, oh wow, you know what I'm saying? They gonna be excited. They're gonna be hyped when they see a man of the Lord in Jacob's trouble, man.
That's right. That's right, y'all. Just going on further, you know, how we're going to be saving a lot of you women. This is 1 Timothy 2 and 15. Notwithstanding, she shall be saved in childbearing, if they continue in faith and charity and holiness with sobriety. The scripture's pretty deep, okay? We can break down first what this word childbearing means, okay? Childbearing, it says the name transferred to that intimate and recroppable relationship formed between men by the bonds of love, friendship, trust, and as between parents and children. Okay, so that word childbearing is referring to a relationship, or in other words, a marriage. Okay, this is the strongest definition here. Okay, it says from the same as G5041, childbirth parentage, i.e. by implication, maternity, the performance of maternal duties. The performance of maternal duties, childbearing, the word here for it is timoria. Timoria, the outline of biblical uses, a rendering help assistance.
That's right.
So it's not talking about you just running up and having a baby on him and you say, oh, good, yeah, I got pregnant by this nigga. I got pregnant by a prophet. Fuck yeah, I made it to the kingdom. No, it's talking about rendering help and assistance. Okay, performing maternal duties, marriage duties. And a lot of times what comes with that is kids. But more specifically, it's talking about being a rendering help. What are you doing to help your man lately? Are you helping him with his finances? Are you helping him pay his bills? Are you helping him with that car note? Are you helping him with the food? Are you helping keep his house clean?
Yeah. Are you helping his mental? Are
That's
you
right.
adding affliction to what he's got going on? Because us as Israelites, we already got a lot on our plate, man. And are you adding to that affliction, or are you help relieving it, man?
That's right. Hey, because that's what we need help with a lot. A big part of what we need help with is that mental stability.
Yeah.
We need somebody to keep us strong up here, man. Especially men out here doing this work. We catch so much fucking hell and stress. The only thing we really got to go to is basically like a bottle. You know, that's why brothers, that's why Yahweh Shai was called a wine bibber. We drink to relieve stress, and the scriptures say that, you know. Give strong drink of to a man that's of a heavy heart, roughly paraphrasing. A lot of our heavy heart comes from you fucking bitches, man. So we wouldn't have to drink as much if you weren't giving us hell. Why we can't have no fucking peace to do this work, this ministry? That's all we ask for. You can't even do that. That's a simple fucking task. You know, even when it comes to the work shit, we're not even asking for you bitches to out here have a job. You know, unless we that struggling hard financially, do what you can to support. But you can't even keep a fucking house clean. You can't bring us a hot meal. You know, brothers want to come home, want to pop you and have some intimacy. We can't do that because we got to deal with this. This bitching attitude problems, man. So what good is it? The scriptures say, hey, if you can't get with the program, give you a bill of divorcement and let you alone. This is Ecclesiasticus 25 and 26. If she go not as thou wouldest have her, cut her off from thy flesh and give her a bill of divorce and let her go.
And when that happens, man, she can't go to anybody else, man.
That's right.
If you get a bill of divorce, your shit on lock. Let's put it like that. Your shit is on lockdown, man.
Get that.
You can't be going out, you know, to whatever club, find you a Tyrone and what they say, rebound sex.
Right.
You know, they have you know, Jake's, you know, whenever something happens with their main dude, you know, that's what they call a rebound. You know, or you know, chicks like to have the fucking side nigga shit, man. That shit about to be put away, man. You know, you got that.
I got a couple precepts I'm getting out.
God, man. Hey, y'all got too much liberty, man. And y'all ain't doing what it takes now. You're not doing what it takes for you to get saved. That's why when we brought out earlier, a majority of you women are of the 2/3, man.
That's right. Here we go. This is 1 Corinthians 7:11. This is for you women that think you can have multiple men. But, and if she depart, let her remain unmarried, or be reconciled to her husband. And let not the husband put away his wife. There you go. So he never really has to put her away if she come back to him.
Right.
So if you gotta go and y'all split, you break up, you better not open them legs for nobody else. You better keep your twat fucking shut. Another precept on some instructions. 1 Corinthians 7:5. Defraud ye not one the other, except it be with consent for a time, that ye may give yourselves to fasting and prayer, and come together again, that Satan tempt you not for your inconsistency. Okay, so if you got to break up and split apart, it needs to be for a agreed set period of time. Like, hey, look, I'm finna go for a week, or you know, I'm finna go stay at my mom's house for 2 weeks. You know, for 2 weeks I'm gonna go, and during this time period, I'm going to fast, I'm going to pray, and when I'm done, I'm coming back to you. And you agree with consent for a time, okay? And it's only supposed to be to fasting and prayer. What does that do? That cleanses your spirit, it cleanses his spirit. He's fasting and praying too. You fasting and praying for each other to get stronger. And then you do that for a time, and you come back together.
Yeah.
That way Satan don't tempt you.
A good point, not a good point, just a point I wanted to make is that they're just saying called familiarity breeds contempt, which basically means when you're around a certain person for a certain amount of time, you're going to get upset. You know, you're going to start seeing the flaw. They're going to start irritating you. Now, when you have the law, you have time away from your woman, man.
Right.
Because when she's on her cycle,
Well,
she's
you
got
never
to be
said
cast away 7 days.
God.
So you automatically get a week off, a week break from her.
God.
Now, if you were in a good position and you're able to have separate wives or separate houses for your wives, so you might spend a week here, spend a week there. You know what I'm saying? So you're not gonna be around this motherfucker 24/7, man.
God. And that's how it's supposed to be. That's beautiful the way it sets up, because you do need a break. But the Lord already made it to where you have to get a break.
Yeah.
Because when you're on your cycle, we can't touch you. We can't see your blood. We're not supposed to see your pussy. Nothing. We shouldn't be able to see none of that. Shouldn't be sitting on anything you sat on. That whole week, you're supposed to be separated.
Yeah, you're supposed to have like a separate area for that.
Oh
for that
yeah,
woman.
a whole separate home. And that's impossible to do right now because of the finances. It's hard. How the fuck you gonna be able to afford 2 houses, man?
Yeah.
That's impossible. Especially y'all both got a lot of kids. There's no way you can manage that financial stress of paying this mortgage or paying this rent plus paying this mortgage and this rent. But you know what helps with that? Polygamy.
Yeah.
If you got more than one person living in that house, hey, you can afford to have a separate home. Hey, you can sit up there and put some money together, and you can go build a guest house in the backyard. And anytime any woman is on her cycle, hey, that's her little vacation spot. She gonna have it laid out, everything she fucking want, have the music set up, the bubble baths, all this shit. Hey, nobody fucking touch me for a week. Take the kids, leave me the fuck alone. I'm going to my fucking guest house right now. Or you may have a house in a little vacation area for her. Once a month, she gets that peace of mind. I can get away. You women know you need that shit, man.
Yeah.
You know you need that shit. And men need that shit to get away from your ass. Because your demons start fucking getting on you to where you gotta nitpick and get agitated with every damn thing you pissing us off. So get the hell away while you're on your cycle. It's a little break, a much needed break.
Yeah.
But it's hard to do that because we're in this captivity. We don't really have the money like that to be able to get down like that. But if you accept it, at least the polygamy part, that makes it a hell of a lot easier. Because now you have all this income coming in. So when she's on her shit, hey, she can go do the thing. She gets on her shit, she do her thing. And now that gives you a time to spend more time with this wife. Because the other wife is on her private time. You know, it all makes sense. The Lord set it up perfectly. If it's kept the right way, and all we got to do is listen to the instructions. To listen to the manual, the guidebook, which is the scriptures.
You got anything?
God. This is Proverbs 21:19. It is better to dwell in the wilderness than with a contentious and angry woman. Hey, it's better for us. I've been in the mentality, hey man, I don't want to go home, bro. I'd rather go get me a little tent and sleep outside in the woods than to go home with this crazy ass bitch. That's how you women can make us feel, man. But you're not supposed to be a contentious and angry woman. You're supposed to be sweethearted and loving and nurturing and caring. You shouldn't be argumentative like that.
Yep.
Snapping and bitching at any damn thing. You got an anger problem. A lot of that comes too because you ain't so